Hello and welcome back. In this episode we're going to be talking about the core competitive mode, the main mode that follows the story of the World of Veles. So, you've set up the box, you've set up the map how you like to, health board is out, scroll boxes all around the land, and you've chosen to play the core competitive mode. Of course, we have to set up the characters. In my case, I've chosen to be Willik. Put him aside, and you take out his relevant character card from the market. On the back, it will say his description, his skills, but also his starting equipment. That's very important because obviously before you play the game, you need to set him up. His starting equipment are medallion pieces and light boots. So of course, the competitive mode is 2 to 7 players. One person has to be Saladar, which I'll touch on later. But as a hero, anyone but Saladar, you start with medallion pieces. All the heroes would distribute the medallion pieces equally amongst themselves in the beginning of the game. In this case I've got 1, so I get all 6 medallion pieces. If there was 2, then it's 3 each. If there's 4 heroes, then each player gets 1, and the 2 that are left over get put into the market. They're still in the game, but in order to get them you'd have to go into the market and buy them back. The buy price can be found on one of the market cards. And now it's time to set up your character. So take out one of the card trays, put it in front of you, and your character card would go underneath. But first off, we're starting with the items. So medallion pieces. As mentioned, I get all 6 of these medallion pieces because I'm the only hero in the game. And I put them to my left, or anywhere on the in your play area. Each player also gets 5 coin, one of these 5 tokens, put there. And as mentioned, 1 light boot. So I go to the market and I draw light boots. Anything that is starting equipment is drawn from the market. I can equip it if I want to, but I don't have to. But I will choose to equip it, and I put it right there vertically along one of the horizontal slots. More on that on the card tray video. After setting up his items, you draw 3 scroll cards. Don't show these to any of the other players, and they remain in your hand. As mentioned in the scrolls video, at this point, before the first person has played their turn, you can discard anything that you don't like, and on the next turn, you will draw an equal amount of scrolls that you discarded. But I'm going to keep all of these now and put them here. Each hero starts at an inn. There are 3 inns, one in each town. I'm going to choose this one right here because it's closest. And of course you set up your health markers. So each player has 1 hexagon and 1 rectangle. These are your health markers. You've got your max health and your current health. When you start the game, every player starts at 10. But if they have extra starting equipment like armor, which provides more max health, then they'll max out at that. So Willik currently has 1 light boots, which provides an extra 1. So he'll start at 11, right over there. Now that I've set up Willik, it's time to set up Saladar. So of course, grab his miniature, grab a card tray, and grab his character card from the market. On the back, as before, it will say what he starts with. Here it says region stones and traps. Both are equal to the number of heroes. So in this case, we've got 1 hero. So he'll grab 1 region stone and 1 trap card. There are 6 region stones. Anything that isn't used, in this case the other 5, are left out of the game. Unlike medallion pieces, they don't stay in the market to be bought. However many are used in the beginning of the game are what you will keep for the rest of the game. So here we've got 1 medallion piece, 1 region stone, and I chose the rock one. So there are 2 of each. There's red, which is for the rocks, green, which is for the woods, and blue, which are for the docks. So I'm going to get my region stone and I put it wherever I want, relevant to the region that it's from. So red goes in any of the 2 rock regions. You put it on a step. It's up to you, entirely up to you where you put it, but that's where it is, it's activated. Saladar has to have at least 1 activated region stone. If there were 2 heroes, for example, he would get 2 region stones. He could activate 1 and choose to just hold on to the other one. When he begins the game, he starts on 1 of his active region stones. So just like the heroes who start in the inn, he starts on an active region stone. He also draws a trap card, doesn't tell anyone what it is, doesn't reveal it to anyone. Grabs 3 scroll cards like everybody else, and grabs 5 coin like everybody else. All players, you can put your character card under your card tray. It's up to you if you do this or not, but that's where they typically stay. Now, of course, you set up Saladar's health. For each active region stone he has, he gains 2 extra max health. It's kind of like armor. If he loses it, he reduces it by 2. But that's what an active region stone will give him. So grab his health markers. They're both purple. And in this case, he's got 0 armor, but he's got 2 max health there, so he'll start at 12. After setting up all the characters, you can draw 2 quest cards and put them on the table active for anybody to complete. As mentioned before in another video, quest cards are for anybody to complete. So you just put them there, and whoever does the reward or completes the quest first will gain the reward. The last thing you need to do before you play the game is to decide who goes first. You can do this however you like. Easiest way, get 1 die, roll it, whoever gets the highest number goes first. And that's that. The core competitive mode is set up and ready to play. So what's the objective? Well, Saladar has to get all the medallion pieces from all the heroes. In this case, we've got 1 and he's got all 6. But in any case, he has to get all 6 of the medallion pieces, and then when he gets them, he has to make his way into the castle, and as soon as he lands inside the castle, he wins the game. The heroes, on the other hand, have to get all the region stones from him, either from on his person or activated. As soon as one hero gets all of the available region stones in the game, they too then have to make their way over to the castle to win the game. On the way, of course, you've got what you need to defeat or to win the game. So everybody else is going to be after you. So make sure you get there quick. Another way of winning the game is by finding Agrimor, the dragon. He's found in the rock region. If you defeat him as a reward, you will get the crown of the king. With that crown, you can also make your way to the castle. As soon as you enter it, you win the game. The last way of winning the game is simply by killing everybody else in the game. So if Rillick kills Saladar, he can't come back, he can't respawn, then there's no one left in the game. Rillick will win the game. And that's that, the core competitive mode of Dead Throne.